Welcome to this broadcast of Bullets Radio on the WHS Bullets TV YouTube channel. I'm Seth Coons. I'm going to be here breaking down the game today. Today we have the visiting Hartsburg-Emden Stags taking on the boys Bullets basketball team. And we'll be back in a little bit to give a pregame show and recap last night's events that happened here at Dave Root Court. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Seth Coons. Marissa Carroll doing our stats today. We're about 4 minutes away from tip-off. I'm Seth Coons here at Dave Root Court. No John Hampton today. He is supervising today's event, so he's up here in spirit. We'll be back in a couple minutes with starting lineups, the national anthem, and a look into today's game. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Seth Coons. We're back. Bullets Radio, WHS Bullets TV YouTube channel. Coming to you live from the WHS Band Loft. Looking down at the action, new starter today for the Bullets. Ethan Hines has been moved into the starting lineup today. Looks like it will be him, Jake Seaman, Colvin Fleck, Luke Vaughn, and Sam McCoy. Yes, Sam McCoy just now coming out of the locker room. And it should be a good game today for the Bullets as they're looking to rebound off of last night's loss to Maroa-Forsyth. Nick Beard and his team take the court in about a minute time. We'll be back. You're listening to Bullets Radio. Okay, let's take a look at today's starting lineups. That was the national anthem performed by the WHS speakers. First time in a while it hasn't been done by a student here. But taking a look down, we're going to check out the Hartsburg-Emden starters for the day. Number 4. Number 11, Connor Zinzer, going to be starting today. Number 24, Prescott Davis, starting today. Number 33, Garrett Hopkins, starting today. Number 34, Will Wright, starting today. And we do not have a name. We do have a name. Thought that was number 4 that we saw out there. That was number 5, Drew McAfee, starting today. Williamsville Bullets, we've gone over their starters once. Let's go through it one more time. Number 10, Jake Seaman. Number 20, Sam McCoy. Number 22, Luke Vaughn. Number 23, Ethan Hines. This is his first start for the Bullets this season. And number 30, Colvin Fleck. Fleck was the lead scorer in last night's loss to Maroa-Forsyth. He's going to be looking to stay out of foul trouble, as that did seem to plague the Bullets later in the night. It's 2:01. We're here at Dave Root Court, and it looks like we're going to get ready for a throw-in by Hartsburg-Emden to start off today's matchup. We'll be back soon. You're listening to Bullets Radio. He's picked up by Luke Vaughn, going to take it across half court, does a dribble move on him, gets a little bit of separation, but not for long as it's swung down to the right corner to Drew McAfee. McAfee drives, kicks out, back to the right corner. Number 11, Connor Zinzer's 3 is going to hit. And just like that, it's a 3-0 Hartsburg lead. 7:38 remaining. Williamsville going to get their first crack on the offensive side of things. It's Colvin Fleck with the ball going back to the top of the key to Luke Vaughn, back over to the right to Jake Seaman. Seaman inside to McCoy. McCoy's shot, no good. Rebounded by Fleck. Fleck going to get fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Call is on number 34, Will Wright. That's his first of the game. (3-1) is our score as Fleck gonna dribble, bend, shoots, gets it to go. 3-2 now is our score. 7:24 remaining. Williamsville bringing out the press. Press was not very successful against Maroa last night, but it's gonna work this time as Seaman pulls 3, no good. Rebounded by Fleck. Fleck goes up, no good. Gets his own rebound, no good again. And it's gonna be taken the other way by the Stags. Number 33, Garrett Hopkins with the ball. He gives over to number 11, Connor Zinzer, who's on the right side of the volleyball lines. Pump fake now by number 34, Will Wright, and we're swinging back over to the right side of the court with number 11, Connor Zinzer, back to the top of the key in the hands of Garrett Hopkins. Hopkins kicks out, 3-pointer by number 24, Prescott Davis, no good. Seaman going to get the rebound, working the other way. Kicks to the left corner into Colvin Fleck's hands. Working back to the top of the key now off the pass from Fleck is Seaman. Seaman sets up the offense, gives over to Luke Vaughn. Vaughn picked up by number 5, Drew McAfee. Over to Hines. Hines back over to Fleck. Inside now with McCoy. McCoy goes up good, gets the points to go over number 34, Will Wright. McCoy somewhat struggled last night against the bigger body of Olmeyer, but this time he's going to get it to go over number 34, Will Wright. Williamsville going to take a 4-3 lead, 6:40 remaining in the first quarter. There is a foul down on the court. That's number 10, Jake Seaman. Inbounded now with number 11, Connor Zinzer. Zinzer working the other way, gets past Vaughn. Vaughn going to get a little separation from him, and now he's back on top. We're on the right side of the court, down to the right corner in the hands of Prescott Davis, who's working the other way. Number 33, Garrett Hopkins, looks like he saved it from going over the half-court line. He did not. And it is now Williamsville ball once again, 4-3, 6:25 remaining in the first quarter. Inbounded to Jake Seaman from Fleck. Seaman over to Hines on the right side of the court, back to the top of the key to Vaughn. Left side now, back across court to Fleck, who drives in, goes up, can't get it to go, as it's number 33, Garrett Hopkins, getting the rebound. Ball going to get poked away by Luke Vaughn, goes out of bounds, going to remain with the Stags. Stags scored a couple minutes ago, but they have yet to score since, with 6:08 remaining in the first. The double team and the press going to work as it flusters number 24, Prescott Davis, forces him out of bounds. 6:06 remaining in the first quarter. 4-3 Williamsville is our score. Seaman going to set up on the other side of half court, get the inbound from Fleck, going to work it back up. Cross half court to the volleyball line, now to the top of the key. Left side of the court, Hines going to work back to the middle. Hines driving, fakes, goes out to Fleck. Fleck inside to McCoy. McCoy spins, gets fouled on his way up. He's going to go to the line for two. That foul is going to be on number 34, Will Wright. That's Will Wright's second foul of the night. That does send McCoy to the line. Bends, goes up. Going to get that first one to drop. Williamsville going to hold a 2-point lead. 5:51 remaining in the first. 5-3 Williamsville is our score. Second free throw pending. McCoy dribbles. Bends, wide stance. Goes up. Can't get the second one to go as it's pulled in by number 20, Jace Whitted. Whitted gives over to McAfee. McAfee into the left corner to number 24, Prescott Davis, swinging it back out at the Dave Root signature. It's now with number 20, Jace Whitted. Ball loose on the ground, poked away by number 23, Ethan Hines, going to get picked up by number 24, Prescott Davis, and Hines going to get a little too aggressive on defense, going to get picked up for the foul. That's Hines' first foul of the night. We're used to seeing Hines off the bench, giving him great minutes from there. He gets the start tonight. Number 20, Jace Whitted drives, can't get it to go over the tall frame of McCoy. And it's over to Fleck in the left corner. Back to the top of the key. Seaman pulls three, gets it, good. 8-3 Williamsville as the Bullets are putting together some good offense. Press going to get broken, knocked away the pass from Sam McCoy. McCoy now going to look to drive into the lane, gives to Fleck. Fleck not going to be able to get the pass in his hands, though, as we're stuck at 5:01. 8-3 Williamsville is our score. Williamsville once again going to bring the press. Number 24, Prescott Davis, throws it in to McAfee. McAfee going to look to get it to number 11, Connor Zinser. Pass taken the other way by Luke Vaughn, and it's now Hines driving in, goes up from the left block, can't get it to go on the floor, and picked up by number 33, Garrett Hopkins. Hopkins going to give to number 11, Connor Zinser. Zinser into the right corner with number 20, Jace Whitted. Whitted was looking for Zinser again. Pass going to be picked up by Hines. Ball went loose. 33, Garrett Hopkins got it. And I believe Ethan Hines has been picked up for his second foul. Entering the game for Hines, number 2, Ryan Wilson. Hines' second foul of the game, team third. And with 4 minutes, 34 seconds remaining in the first quarter, our score, Williamsville 8, Hartsburg-Emden 3. You're listening to Bullets Radio. We're back here, Bullets Radio. Let's take a look in at the scoring today for Williamsville. It's Jake Seaman with 3, Sam McCoy with 3. He's 1 for 2 from the line, and Colvin Fleck with 2, 2 for 2 from the line. Looking at Hartsburg scoring, it was 1-3 by Connor Zinzer to start the game off at 7:36 time, and Hartsburg has been scoreless now for 3 minutes. We're at 4:34 remaining in the first quarter, 8-3. Hartsburg-Emden ball out of the mask break. Hopkins to throw it in, can't find an option, eventually gets it to McAfee. Zinzer pulls 3, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Colvin Fleck. Fleck gonna look to give over to Seaman. Seaman had to make a defensive play there to stop the pass from getting intercepted, and Seaman gonna get picked up for the foul as he gets a little too physical with number 33, Garrett Hopkins. That's Seaman's second foul. It actually looks like Hopkins not gonna go to the line. Foul called on the floor. Over now to number 20 with the ball, Jace Whitted. And we've got a timeout called as Luke Vaughn going to get on the ball. Beard takes a timeout to avoid a jump ball. 4:17 remaining in the first. 8-3 Williamsville is our score. You're listening to Bullets Radio. I'm Seth Coons. Don't go anywhere. Out of the timeout, it's Luke Vaughn getting the inbound from Colvin Fleck. Vaughn going to get picked up by McAfee. Over to Seaman in the right corner. Seaman, beautiful pass inside to McCoy. McCoy can't get the shot to go. Fleck there to get his rebound. He can't get his shot to go. Jake Seaman pulls 3, a little too much on that. As Fleck going to save it from going out of bounds, and McCoy going to pick it up, gets the shot to go, going to get the chance for one more point from the line. Great rebounding there by the Bullets. Great save by Colvin Fleck to set up the basket, as it's now 10-3 with 3:54 remaining in the first. McCoy goes to the line, shooting 1. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Bends at his knees, goes up, gets it to go. Hunter Riley going to come into the game now for Williamsville. He's going to pick up Sam McCoy off the free throw. Looks like Garrett Hopkins got picked up for the foul that time, as the pass almost taken away by number 43, Hunter Riley. Inside now to number 33, Garrett Hopkins. His shot going to get absolutely blocked by Colvin Fleck, who's taking it the other way now for the Bullets. Looks inside to Hunter Riley, saves it from going out of bounds, down in the hands of Ryan Wilson, who drives, can't get it to go. And the rebound going to be pulled in by number 20, Jace Whitted. Over now with number 24, Prescott Davis. He's going to swing it back to near the half-court line to number 11, Connor Zinzer. Inside now to McAfee. McAfee goes up, under, can't get it to go, off the front of the rim. And now it's Jake Seaman getting the rebound, working it the other way. Seaman has hit 1-3 in tonight's game. 11-3, 2:57 remaining in the first is our score and time. As it's going to be Luke Vaughn with the ball, working it inside to Hunter Riley, whose pass went a little wide, could not handle it, and it's going the other way with the Stags now. 33, Garrett Hopkins with the ball. Gives over to McAfee. McAfee gives to number 24, Prescott Davis. His shot's long, rebounded by number 22, Luke Vaughn. Vaughn going to take his time getting it up the court as he's going to go to the right corner to Jake Seaman. Looks like he was going to shoot, gave it inside to Hunter Riley, whose shot is blocked away and pulled in by number 22, Ryan Wilson. Wilson going to get called for the travel as he rolls around on the ground, and it looks like number 12, Pryor Reynolds, going to come in for the Bullets. Also making changes is the Stags. Number 35, Kane Fletcher has come in, and number 44, Evan Cross. Fletcher with the ball gives over to number 11, Connor Zinzer. Zinzer double teamed by Wilson and Vaughn. And driving in now was number 20, Jace Wooded. With the ball now, Zinzer. He's going to give over to Cross. Cross looks to get back to Jace Wooded, but it's taken away the other way by Hunter Riley. Hunter Riley can't get the fast break layup to go, but Luke Vaughn going to get the ball, give it right back to Riley. As Seaman airs a cross-court pass, almost taken away. Pryor Reynolds pulls three. Can he get it to go? No. Ryan Wilson throws it up before he hits the ground to avoid another travel call. That shot's not going to go, and now it's the Stags going the other way. Number 44, Evan Cross, going to get called for a travel before he can do anything, and we're going the other way. Wilson throws it into Seaman. Seaman going to calmly take it up the court. Gets across half court, gives right away to Pryor Reynolds on the right side of the court. And now we're back to Jake Seaman at the right side. Dave Court signature into the right corner. Pryor Reynolds going to pull three, can't get it to go. Out of bounds, last touch by Ryan Wilson of Williamsville, going with the Stags. Number 33, Garrett Hopkins with the ball. As I almost lose my sheet, it's number 34, Will Wright with the ball, gets just across half court, then he is swarmed. His pass that was going to Evan Cross gets tipped away by Pryor Reynolds, going to go out of bounds. Number 33, Garrett Hopkins with the ball. He's going to throw it into number 11, Connor Zinzer, back to Hopkins. Hopkins driving on Luke Vaughn. Pryor Reynolds there to help. Leaves number 44, Cross, alone for the three. Three's not going to go. Cross going to get his own rebound, though, as Pryor Reynolds going to get called for a foul. That's Pryor Reynolds' first foul of the game. Sam McCoy and Colvin Fleck have come into the game for the Bullets. They're going to replace Ryan Wilson and Luke Vaughn. As it's number 33, Garrett Hopkins throwing it in. He's going to get the ball to number 34, Will Wright. Wright back again with the ball at the top of the key, picked up by McCoy. Gives over to Cross. Cross over to number 23. To number 33, Garrett Hopkins. Shot no good, and it's going the other way. Jake Seaman with the ball now, driving, kicks over to Fleck. Fleck pulls three. That's good. As we're under 30 seconds to go in the first quarter, and our score 14-3. The Stags have not scored since 7:36 to go in the first quarter. It's been over 7 minutes without a basket for them. They're going to look to have a good offensive possession here. Williamsville playing great defense, though. Back over to number 24, Prescott Davis. Davis going to give to number 33, Garrett Hopkins. Over to Zinzer, pulls three, gets it to go. Zinzer has 6 points. The Stags have 6 points. 5 seconds to go. 4 seconds. Pryor Reynolds pulls deep three, answers, and we're at 17-6. And that brings us to the end of our first quarter. Our score at our break, 17-6 Williamsville. You're listening to Bullets Radio. We're back, Bullets Radio, WHS Bullets TV YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in today. We're starting the second quarter with Jake Seaman throwing the ball into Pryor Reynolds. Bullets going to look to get their offense rolling early in this quarter. Bullets hold a 17-6 lead, as it's Pryor Reynolds getting a long pass, pulling a long three, not getting it to go. Going out of bounds, last touch by Sam McCoy. That was a long three. That's taken from near the volleyball line. No, not near the volleyball line. Number 11, Connor Zinser, going to get sent to the line. Sam McCoy going to pick up a foul. McCoy tried to get into position to take a charge, as Zinser is going to look for his 7th and 8th points of the game here from the line. Dribbles, shoots, gets it. Zinser has 7 of 7 points tonight. Looking to go 8 of 8. That second one's not going to go. Rebounded by Pryor Reynolds. Going the other way. Reynolds going to look to give Seaman the ball. Seaman going to pull 3. Gets it to go. As that's going to give Williamsville 20 points. 20-7 at Dave Root Court is our score. Pryor Reynolds going to take a pass away. Going the other way by Zinser. McAfee and Zinser were trying to play defense on Reynolds and Seaman. They just kept giving bounce passes to each other. Seaman went up for the shot, gets fouled. Calls on number 11, Connor Zinser. Seaman going to shoot 2. Seaman dribbles, bends, shoots, gets it to go. 21-7 is our score, as number 20, Jace Wooded, checks in for the Stags. Dribbling, Seaman, bends, goes up. Can't get the second one to go. It's rebounded by number 20, Jace Wooded. And given to number 33, Garrett Hopkins. We're on the other side of half court now. Jace Wooded with the ball. He's picked up by Sam McCoy. Seaman going to try to jump the passing lane to Zinser. Zinser going to be able to pull it in as he's handling the ball now, but he gave over to number 33, Garrett Hopkins. Number 20, Jace Wooded gets the ball, and he's going to get called for a travel before he can do anything. Going the other way now is the Bullets. Hunter Riley throwing it into Jake Seaman. Seaman going to start his dribbles, get to the Bullets logo, take it across half court, give over to Fleck. It's now McCoy with the ball. Back out to Fleck in the left corner. McCoy driving 2 from the left block. Not going to go, as Hunter Riley going to get the rebound. Tries to go up, gets fouled on the shot. Calls on number 33, Garrett Hopkins. That's his second foul. It's the Stags' 5th foul of the game. First free throw by Hunter Riley, not good. Hunter Riley's second free throw is going to find the bottom of the net. 22-7, Williamsville is our score now. 6:44 remaining in the first half. Number 20, Jace Wooded with the ball. He's going to look to drive. Foul's going to put Hartsburg in the bonus. And foul is on number 20, Sam McCoy. That's his second foul. Number 20, Wooded, going to be at the line. Takes his dribbles, bends, goes up. No good. Rebounded by Jake Seaman. We're going the other way now. Bullets basketball. Ethan Hines has made his way to the scorer's table. Pryor Reynolds with the ball. Swings it back to the top of the key to Colvin Fleck. Inside now. Going up is McCoy. Gets it to go off the assist from Hunter Riley. 24-7 is our score, with 6:17 remaining in the first half. Zinser drives. Tries to get some separation from Seaman. Not going to go as they're working their way. Ball loose. Hits off a couple heads. Number 20, though, Whitted, going to get the ball. Pulls 3. No good. Jake Seaman going to get the rebound. He's swarmed by 3 Stags, but he's going to be able to get out of it. As he passes over to Hunter Riley, Riley going to give the ball right back to Seaman. Seaman going to take it the rest of the way from half court. Colvin Fleck pump fakes, gives to Seaman. Seaman inside to McCoy. McCoy out to Reynolds. Reynolds pulls 3, not going to get it to go. McCoy goes up with the rebound, gets 2 to go, 26-7. Williamsville is our score, 5:34 remaining in the first half. Number 20, Jace Wooded, gives over to number 24, Prescott Davis. His three from the right side, not going to go. Rebounded by Jake Seaman. Seaman going to take it the other way. Look for something. He was double-teamed by Zinzer and McAfee. Ball eventually traveled to the left corner where the Bullets going to lose it. Now the Stags have it going the other way. Number 24, Prescott Davis pulling the shot. Not going to get it to go. Number 5, Drew McAfee was there. Landed awkwardly. Ball going to go out of bounds. Williamsville and Hartsburg both making some substitutions, as it looks like McAfee going to make his way to the bench. It's number 22, Luke Vaughn, with the ball on the right side of the court, and it's swung over to the left side of the court. Hines with the ball. Gives to Riley. Riley looks inside, gives over to Luke Vaughn, who pump fakes. Now it's back to Hines. Hines pulls three. Can he get it to go? No. Call is on number 43, Hunter Riley. That's his first. And with 4:41 remaining in the first half, we're going to get a mass break off the Hunter Riley foul. 26-7 Williamsville is our score here at Dave Root Court. You're listening to Bullets Radio. We're here at Dave Root Court, 26-7. Williamsville is the score here. Number 20, Jace Wooded, taking two free throw, 1 and 1. That's not going to go, as it's rebounded by number 43, Hunter Riley. Going the other way now is number 12, Pryor Reynolds. Reynolds gave over to Wilson, who's going to give it back to Vaughn, and we're going the other way. Number 33, Garrett Hopkins with the ball. Number 44, Evan Cross pulls three. Can't get it to go. Rebounded. It's been a while since Hartsburg has had a score. They're going to look to get back on the offensive side of the ball, but first they got to get a defensive stop here. Number 2, Ryan Wilson with the ball. Gives back to the top of the key. As we're inside now with the right block with Ethan Hines. Goes up for 2. Gets the 2 to drop. 28-7 Williamsville. 3:55 remaining in the first half. Number 11, Connor Zinzer with the ball. He gives over to number 33, Garrett Hopkins. Hopkins back to Zinzer. Zinzer going to work out to the right corner. Number 20, Jace Wooded drives, gets the ball taken away. It's Luke Vaughn with the ball now, going for the Bullets. Gives inside to Hunter Riley, who's going to get 2 points. 30-7 is our score here at Dave Root Court, as we're in the left corner. Ball going to go out of bounds. Jackson Wagner and Jake Seaman entering the game for the Bullets. Number 33, Garrett Hopkins, going to throw the ball in. He's going to find Zinzer. Zinzer picked up by Vaughn. Zinzer has done all of the scoring for the Stags so far tonight. He has 7 points. Stags have 7 points. Zinzer pulls 3. He can't get that one to go. Rebounded by Ethan Hines, taking the other way. Gives to Jake Seaman, who's going to take it the rest of the way. Crossing half court. Gives halfway through the Bullets logo to Luke Vaughn. It's now back in Seaman's hands. Inside to Jackson Wagner. Wagner goes up, 2. Can't get it to go. We're going the other way now. Number 11, Connor Zinzer with the ball. He gives over to number 24, Prescott Davis. Three-pointer pulled by Garrett Hopkins. No good. As a foul is going to get called. Foul's on number 33, Jackson Wagner. That's his first of the game. Dribbling now is Whitted at the line, shooting 1-and-1. Gets the first one to go. 3-8. Number 20, Whitted, dribbles, bends, shoots. Gets the second one to go. 30-9 now is our score here in Williamsville. 2:38 remaining in the first half. Vaughn with the ball at the top of the key. Whistle blows as Zinzer going to kick the ball away. Got the foot in the passing lane. Number 10, Jake Seaman going to get the ball other side of half court. Take it across. Gives over to Luke Vaughn on the left side of the court. Back to the top of the key to Ryan Wilson. Jake Seaman with the ball, giving back to Vaughn. Wilson inside to Jackson Wagner. Zinzer going to get a steal. Take it the other way. Colvin Fleck making his way to the scorer's table. But right now it was number 33, Garrett Hopkins, driving baseline. He's going to get the shot to drop. 30-11 now is our score here at Dave Root Court. Minute 55 remaining in the first half as it's Ryan Wilson with the ball. As he's going to give back to the center of the court to Luke Vaughn. Jake Seaman now with the ball at the top of the key. He's going to look to find something for his offense to do. As they're taking time passing it around, Ethan Hines with the ball gives over to Wagner. Back to the top of the key to Wilson. Swinging it over now, left side of the court, Jake Seaman. Jake Seaman throws it inside to Jackson Wagner. Wagner can't get a shot to go. Gets his own rebound. Goes up again. Can't get that shot to go. Ball's loose on the ground for a little bit. Picked up out of bounds by number 22, Luke Vaughn. That's going to give the ball to the Stags as Pryor Reynolds and Colvin Fleck are going to enter the game for the Bullets. Going the other way now is the Stags, number 20, Jace Wooded with the ball. He's picked up by Seaman. Seaman playing tight defense, giving over to number 11, Zinzer. Zinzer goes up, gets his shot deflected, and it's rebounded by number 43, Hunter Riley. Bullet basketball now as it's Jake Seaman with the ball, right side of the court, going cross court to Luke Vaughn, and we're back to the top of the key in Pryor Reynolds' hands. Back to Jake Seaman. We're under a minute to go in the half. 30-11. Williamsville is our score. Top of the key, Vaughn swings it over to Reynolds. Reynolds pulls deep three. Can't get it to go. A little short. Goes in for it. Off the rebound was Colvin Fleck. He's going to get fouled on the shot. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Fleck's 2 for 2 at the line tonight. Jace Whitted going to pick up the foul. That's his first. Fleck to shoot 2. Bends at the knees. Goes up. Good on the first. 31-11 now is our score here in Williamsville. Bullets hold the lead. Bend. Shoots. Can't get the second one to go. Rebounded by number 20, Jace Whitted. Clock under 40 seconds to go. 20-point game in favor of the Bullets. Inside now is number 20, Whitted going up. Shot gets deflected by Pryor Reynolds. 25 seconds to go in the first half. Seaman takes his time getting to cross half court as he's going to get picked up by Zinzer. Seaman now driving into the left corner, gives back up to the volleyball lines in Pryor Reynolds' hands. It's now Luke Vaughn with the ball, giving over to Seaman. We're at 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Inside now, he was looking for Riley as a shot's just going to be chucked up by number 20, Jace Whitted, to bring us to the end of our first half. Here in Williamsville, it's the Bullets holding a commanding lead. 31-11 is our score. We'll see you after the break. We're back here, Bullets Radio, WHS Bullets TV YouTube channel. Time to take a look at the scoring leaders of the first half. For Williamsville, Jake Seaman had 7. Sam McCoy had 10. Pry Reynolds with 3. Colvin Fleck with 6. And Hunter Riley with 3. Ethan Hines with 2. Taking a look over at the Hartsburg-Emden scores. Connor Zinser has 7 of the 11. Jace Wooded has 2. And Garrett Hopkins has 2 as well. Jace Wooded 2 for 4 from the free throw line. For team free throw stats, it's Williamsville 7 of 11. And the Stags 3 for 6. Let's get back into the action. Here we go. Number 11, Connor Zinser with the ball for the Stags. He's bringing it up the court, picked up by number 22, Luke Vaughn. And it's number 33, Garrett Hopkins with the ball. He was looking inside, gets his pass taken away by Luke Vaughn. And Hopkins that time was getting his hand in there, pokes the ball away. Bullet's going to be able to retain possession. Number 22, Luke Vaughn with the ball. Vaughn was looking to get it to Seaman, taken the other way by Zinser. And it looks like Luke Vaughn going to get called for a foul. Call's actually on number 10, Jake Seaman. That's his 3rd foul of the night. 7:31 to go in the 3rd quarter. 31-11 our score here in Williamsville. It was number 33, Hopkins, pump faking. Gonna get a foul call. Foul called, goes to the line to shoot 2. Call is on number 30, Colvin Fleck. In a much different game than last night, Flex only has his 1st foul at this point. I believe he had 3 at this time last night. Number 33, Hopkins hits his 1st free throw. Benz shoots his 2nd. No good on the 2nd, but goes out of bounds. Last touched by Sam McCoy. Stays with the Stags. Stags looking like they could get a 3-point possession here if they can hit a 2 or 3 or 4 point possession. And Zinser going to get the inbound and swing over to number 24, Prescott Davis. Davis going to get called for a travel. He was picked up by Ethan Hines. Williamsville up by 19. 31-12 is our score. Jake Seaman going to cross half court. Give over to Luke Vaughn. Vaughn swings it over to Jake Seaman. Luke Vaughn handling the ball, picked up by McAfee. Giving over now back to Seaman. Seaman pulling 3, can't get it to go, a little long, but rebounded by number 30, Colvin Fleck. Fleck with the ball, gave over to Luke Vaughn. Now back to Fleck on the right side of the court, inside now. Driving center of the lane. Number 23, Ethan Hines, a shot going to be no good. Fouls on number 11, Connor Zinser. That's his 2nd foul of the game. Ball inbounded. Sam McCoy went up for the shot. He got fouled on his way up. We'll see who that foul's on. McCoy shoots his 1st free throw. So problem is, official said fouls on number 30. Now looking at this roster and the court, there is no number 30 on the Stags. But McCoy hits his 1st free throw. 8 for 12 now on the night, Williamsville is. The officials talking this one over. Let's take a look at the second half so far. Hartsburg-Emden and Williamsville have both scored 1 point. Sam McCoy's second free throw pending. I'm unsure of what's happening. We're going to step away. Bullets Radio. Guess we're never going to know who the foul was on. McCoy at the line, shooting his second free throw. Ben shoots, gets it to go. No idea who that foul was on. Number 33, Garrett Hopkins with the ball now for the Stags. He's picked up by Colvin Fleck. Fleck playing very tight defense. Williamsville holds a 21-point lead as the ball is going to go out of bounds. We're at 6:30 remaining in the third quarter, and our score 33-12 Williamsville. No, 5-second call. Could not get the inbound in. Number 33, Garrett Hopkins, gives the ball back over to the Bullets. Number 22, Luke Vaughn, going to pick it up. Take it across half court. He's picked up by Zinzer, given over to Jake Seaman, who's picked up by McAfee. Back to the top of the key to Hines. Beautiful lob inside by Luke Vaughn. Finished off by a great layup by Sam McCoy. McCoy's definitely had a much different night than last night, where he had a hard time scoring tonight. Seems to be scoring at ease as McAfee drives the lane against McCoy. And McAfee going to get called for the foul. For a second there, I thought the foul was going to be on Sam McCoy, who's going to set up at his spot on the right side of the baseline. Colvin Fleck now with the ball, shading the right side of the court. Back over to Jake Seaman, now shading the left side of the court. Giving cross court to Luke Vaughn, who gives inside to Sam McCoy, who's going to go up, get 2 more points. 37-12 our score here in Williamsville. Ball seems to be loose on the ground as number 33, Garrett Hopkins, going to pick it up for the Stags. Looks to get it to number 11, Zinzer. It's going to roll out of bounds, though, and entering the game now for the Stags, number 44, Evan Cross. Number 10, Jake Seaman, bringing the ball up the court. He's going to get picked up by Zinzer as he crosses. Stags drop back into a 2-3 zone, as it's Luke Vaughn with the ball at the top of the key, giving over to the right side of the court. And we're inside now. Going up under is McCoy, who's been scoring with ease this half. McCoy has 6 this half. 8 this half. Williamsville has 8 this half. Driving now, McCoy off the rebound, goes up for 2, gets fouled. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2. McCoy 2 for 2 this half from the line. Call is on Zinzer. That's his 3rd. McCoy's first free throw good. McCoy spins the ball, dribbles, pivots his feet, bends. Second free throw is good. And we're at 5 minutes to go in the third. 40-12 is our score. Number 20, Jace Whitted with the ball. As he looks to go inside, ball going to be taken away by Colvin Fleck and given over to Luke Vaughn, who's going to carry it the rest of the way across half court before he gives to Jake Seaman. Looks like Seaman was going to step into a three before he dishes over to Hines down on the left baseline. Hines' shot no good. We're going the other way now with the Stags. Number 33, Garrett Hawkins with the ball. Drives in. McCoy going to get set, take a charge. It looks like the McCoy chapter of the night is going to close here in Williamsville. As Williamsville going to make a mass substitution. Everybody that was on the court going to go take a seat on the bench. And with 4:26 remaining in the third, we're going to get a mask timeout. Our score here at Dave Root Court in Williamsville, 41-12. You're listening to Bullets Radio. We're back here, Bullets Radio, looking down on Sam McCoy as he takes a seat on the bench. 20 points tonight, but it looks like his night's going to be over. As Williamsville going to put in some of the bench players, get them some time. Get them ready if we have an injury situation. Trey Carter with the ball gives over to Ryan Wilson, who gives to Pryor Reynolds. It's back to Carter, back to Wilson. Over to Pryor Reynolds, who's inside the volleyball lines. As Carter going to give a good pass inside, but Hunter Riley's pass that was intended for Pryor Reynolds is going to go out of bounds. 41-12 is our score here in Williamsville. 4 minutes, 7 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Now, if you're looking at the possibility as that pass goes out of bounds through the hands of number 20, Jace Wooded, if you're looking at the possibility of a running clock, one team has to be up by 30-plus points at the start of the fourth. Williamsville sits at a 29-point lead. Pryor Reynolds with the ball, giving over to the top of the key to Wilson, who's going to give to Trey Carter, shading right. As ball's loose, picked up by Pryor Reynolds. Reynolds going to have to recross half court, though. Number 43, Hunter Riley with the ball, giving inside to Jacob Finley, who goes up. Can't get it to go around number 34, Will Wright. Going the other way now is number 33, Garrett Hopkins. It's in the corner now. Driving, going up, going under. No good is the shot by number 20, Jace Whitted. And we're going the other way. Pryor Reynolds with the ball. Looks like he's going to push. Giving over to Trey Carter. Carter pulling three from the right side. No good. Put back by Wilson. No good. Rebound by Hunter Riley. No good. Put back by Riley. No good. Rebounded by Finley. Ball's going to be loose and taken the other way by number 20, Jace Whitted. Airing the ball out is Whitted, and Trey Carter going to get called for the blocking foul. Carter went to get the steal. Looks like he had the steal, but guess a block got called. Number 3, Trey Carter, that's his first foul of this one. Thanks for taking some time out of your afternoon to tune in today. This is Bullets Radio. As we see the ball get inbounded to Zinzer. Zinzer gives over to number 34, Will Wright, pulls deep two, gets it to drop, as it's now 41-14. Trey Carter gives over to Ryan Wilson, who's going to give back to Carter, shading right side of the court, picked up by number 44, Evan Cross. It's number 2, Ryan Wilson with the ball. He's picked up by Zinzer. Wilson looks to drive, going to have to give back out to Carter. Carter gives over to Pryor Reynolds. Reynolds inside, Jacob Finley. Finley trying to make himself some room. He's triple teamed, but he's going to get it back out to Hunter Riley. Pass gets away from him, but he is going to be able to pick it up, given over to Pryor Reynolds. Reynolds drives, gives over to Finley. Finley goes up for two, going to get fouled on his way up. Calls on number 20, Jace Whitted. That's his second foul of the game. Dribbling. First free throw by Finley, not going to go. Finley's second. Good. Finley going to split 1 of 2 from the line. Going. Carter going to look inside to Cross. Cross gets fouled on the shot. He's going to go to the line. It's a 28-point Williamsville lead. We're right. Williamsville needs to outscore Hartsburg-Emden by 2 more points through the rest of the quarter to secure running clock in the 4th. And number 44, Evan Cross, going to hit his first. He's going to dribble with his right. Spin, goes up. Second one's not going to go. It's a 27-point game as it's going to go out of bounds. Officials say last touched by Trey Carter. Hartsburg-Emden ball. Zinzer with the ball, picked up by Ryan Wilson. Now it's to number 20, Jace Whitted, who drives. Calls on Trey Carter. It's Carter's second. Back out to Zinzer. Zinzer gonna look to drive. Gonna have to kick it back out to Whitted. Whitted with the ball. Carter guarding tightly. Zinzer pulls 3. No good. Rebounded by Wilson. Wilson swarmed, but he's gonna be able to get out of it, take it the other way. Pryor Reynolds pulls 3. Can't get it to go. Pryor Reynolds had a hard time finding the bottom of the net tonight from range. But on the other end of the court, it was number 33, Garrett Hopkins, pulling 3. His shot not going to go, but the putback is going to be good, and we're at 42-19 now. No, 42-17 now here in Williamsville. 1:12 remaining in the third. Pass by Hunter Riley was intended for Pryor Reynolds, going to go out of bounds. As number 33, Jackson Wagner, going to come in for number 50, Jacob Finley. .109 remaining in the third. 42-17 here at Dave Root Court. Number 33, Garrett Hopkins with the ball. He's going to look to drive, kick over to number 44, Evan Cross. Pump faking now, number 34, Will Wright. Out back to the top of the key to Zinzer. We're under a minute to go in the third. Driving was Whitted. Foul going to get called. Another one on Trey Carter. It's Carter's third foul, as it's going to be the Stags throwing it in. Over to number 20, Whitted. Whitted goes up with it, no good. Going over now, number 3, Trey Carter with the ball. Gives over to Pryor Reynolds. Pass a little too much for Reynolds to handle, and it's Cross going the other way. As his shot's going to be no good. Defense by Trey Carter. Foul called. Call is on number 20, Jace Whitted. It's Whitted's third. We're at 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Both teams in the bonus now. 42-17. Pryor Reynolds with the ball. Giving over to Reynolds. Looks like Williamsville wants to dribble this quarter out, but Cross playing tight D. As it's into the right corner now to Hunter Riley. Riley going to give back over. And Pryor Reynolds pulls 3. Can't get it to go. Rebounded and put back no good by number 33, Jackson Wagner. That brings us to the end of the third. 42-17 Williamsville is our score here at Dave Root Court. You're listening to Bullets Radio. We'll be back for the start of the fourth. We're back here, Bullets Radio. Thanks for tuning in today. 2 o'clock tip-off. We're in the fourth quarter now. 42-17, Williamsville. Yet to see if this is going to be a running clock quarter. But Caden Ratliff has checked in for the Bullets. Inside was looking for Wagner. Not a running clock. Foul called. Wagner going to go to the line 1-1. Calls on number 34, Will Wright. That's his third. 7:49 remaining in the fourth. 42-17. Wagner at the line shooting 2. First free throw by Wagner, good. Bonus pending. 43-17 now. Wagner dribbles, bends, shoots. Can't get it to go. Rebounded. Going the other way now. 33, Garrett Hopkins with the ball. Number 11, Zinzer with the ball. He's picked up by Ryan Wilson. Zinzer working back middle, swings it over. Long three-pointer by Hopkins, no good. Rebounded, taken the other way. Pryor Reynolds with the ball. Hopkins was harassing Reynolds as Reynolds gives over to the right corner to Caden Ratliff. Ratliff not going to get the shot to go. Back to the top with Cross now. Zinzer pump fakes, gives over to number 33, Hopkins. Hopkins over to Cross. Cross pulling 3, no good. Going the other way now is Pryor Reynolds. 6:54 remaining in the fourth quarter. 43-17 is our score. 1-1 now. It's going to be Jackson Wagner going to the line. Calls on number 34, Will Wright. That's his fourth. Mason Lideker is checking into the game for number 13, Pryor Reynolds, and number 24, Prescott Davis coming in for number 34, Will Wright. Wagner, 1-1 at the line. First free throw is good. Bonus pending. 44-17. 27-point Williamsville lead. 6:51 to go in the fourth. Wagner 2 for 4 now on the line. Second free throw did not go. Going the other way now is the Stags. Driving was number 20, Jace Wooded. He's going to get called for a travel. And it's going the other way with the Bullets now. Trey Carter bringing the ball up the court. Mason Lideker gives over to Ryan Wilson, who's going to give to Jackson Wagner. Wagner going to get the ball swatted away from him, goes out of bounds, and it's still Williamsville ball. 6:33 remaining in the fourth. Given over to number 33, Jackson Wagner. Pass going to get tipped away, goes out of bounds. Number 33, Jackson Wagner, going to give the ball over to number 2. Ryan Wilson, as Carter going to get the ball, pull a 3, gets it to go, and we're at a 30-point Williamsville lead. Who knows if the running clock starts now? I'll let you know when I know. 3, Zinzer, no good. Rebounded by Carter. Carter going to take it the other way with the Bullets. Driving, Lideker splits the D, goes up for 2, can't get it to go. Number 34, Caden Ratliff gets the ball, swings it out. Carter pump fakes, drives, goes up, 2, no good. As ball's loose, picked up by Caden Ratliff and given over to Mason Lideker. Lideker inside now. Wagner gets it to go. 49-17, pretty passing by the Bullets. Number 33, Garrett Hopkins with the ball. Zinzer pulling 3. Can't get that one to go. As it took a little bit, but Trey Carter is going to come up with the rebound. Carter going to get called for a travel. As number 50, Jacob Finley going to come into the game for number 2, Ryan Wilson. Garrett Hopkins to throw the ball in for the Stags. Number 20, Jace Whitted with the ball. Whitted gonna look to drive, splits the D, can't get it above Finley's frame. I'll give Finley a block there. And the rebound. It's in the left corner now. Mason Lideker pulls 3, can't get it to go. Goes out of bounds. And with 4:39 remaining in the fourth, 49-17, Williamsville is our score. We're going to get a mask timeout, so we're going to take a break. You're listening to Bullets Radio. We're back. You're listening to Bullets Radio. 4:39 remaining in the fourth. 49-17 is our score. Williamsville leads. Williamsville ball out of the break. Trey Carter with the ball. Gonna run the offense. Give over to number 13, Mason Lideker. Lideker looks inside, finds number 33, Jackson Wagner. Wagner, a bruiser inside. Almost got into a fight, if you remember, against Tri-City. Creates some separation, but gives over to Jacob Finley, and Jacob Finley gonna finish the job, get 2 points. 51-37 now. 51-17 now the score. It's number 33, Hopkins with the ball. He gives over to Cross. Cross pulls 3, can't get it to go. Going the other way now, Mason Lideker. Lideker gives over to Carter. Carter back to Lideker. Carter gonna give to Caden Ratliff. Ratliff swings it to the right corner, and now we're inside off the right block. Is Finley no good? Lane violation called. Stags ball. Ryan Wilson gonna come in, get number 33, Jackson Wagner. 51-20 is the score. Mason Lideker with the ball. Gives over, gets the pass taken away, going the other way now. Garrett Hopkins. Hopkins drives into the lane. Number 13, Mason Lideker. Running. Number 33, Hopkins is at the line to shoot 1 and 1. One and one turns into 1 and none as his first free throw not going to go. Mason Lideker going to cross half court. Gives over to Caden Ratliff. Inside now to Jackson Wagner. Going to sail over Wagner's head, go out of bounds. Stags ball on the inbound. Clock rolling. We're at 1:49 to go in the fourth. Screen set, given over, corner. 3 by number 22. Noah Doolin not going to go. Doolin now to get back on defense as Lideker bringing it up. Right corner, Lideker, 3, good! 1:25 to go in the fourth. Inside now to number 20, Jace Whitted. He's going to give out to number 35, Kane Fletcher. Going the other way now is the Bullets. Ryan Wilson with the ball. Giving over to Ratliff. We're under a minute to go. Lideker drives, gets his shot turned away. Wow. And it's number 20, Whitted, taking it the other way. Getting a great pass by number 33, Garrett Hopkins. He finishes the job. 54-22 is the score. We're under 45 seconds to go at 40 seconds now as Ryan Wilson has the ball. Swinging it back now to Caden Ratliff, back to Wilson. Wilson going to look to drive. He's picked up by Evan Cross. Number 50, Jacob Finley gets the ball inside, misses, gets his own rebound. He's going to go to the line, shooting and one. Fouls on number 33, Garrett Hopkins. That's his third. Ooh, looks like our clock's going to stop. It's a great noise. It's so loud in my ear. I hate it when that horn goes off. That brings us to the end of our game. 56-22 is our final here in Williamsville. I'm Seth Coons. You listen to Bullet Radio. That's all for today.